So we're with Diego today, who is one of our new property consultants at ECI Development. And he's actually spent time living in both Nicaragua and New Jersey. So we thought we'd sit down with him and kind of talk about that. So I guess we'll start from the beginning. How long did you live in New Jersey?
I've been traveling between New Jersey and Nicaragua my entire life. So it's been really a back and forth thing since I've been born.
Awesome. And what was your original connection to coming to Nicaragua?
All right, so my entire family, we're originally from Argentina. I'm the only one that was born in New Jersey. What happened was my uncle became a bit of a revolutionary in Argentina. He got exiled and ended up in Sweden. When he was in Sweden, he met up with, at that time, they were having the El Salvador Civil War and other problems here in Central America, and he was still in that like fighting spirit. So he decided to join the cause, and he came out, and initially he became a Sandinista, and he was running guns from El Salvador to Nicaragua. In 1985, he lost his hand from a bomb, and I was too young to be left in New Jersey. I was only 3 years old. So my mother brought us to Nicaragua. That was my first time in 1985 landing here. At that time, we would cross the border between either Honduras or Costa Rica to get into the country and then kind of just hang out with my uncle and take care of him. And then in 1990, when Violeta won and the borders opened up, the country kind of opened up, everything started happening. By that time, I was in love with the country. I was a little Mowgli, you know, so my mom would ship me down every single year. It was probably more of a vacation for her getting rid of me than it was for me. But yeah, so I've been coming every year. Every year I'd come down to Nicaragua. I'd spend anywhere from 3 to 6 months, usually my summer, a few school months here and there.
Awesome. And when did you decide to make that, like those vacations permanent?
Oh man, my whole life. This has always been my dream. Always been my dream to come down here and do this. But it was kind of like I was going to be, so I was in the grind in New Jersey. I was a real estate agent. I owned a cleaning service. I was doing some business consulting. I was working, you know, like, you know, doing the American thing. You wake up, crack ass early, you go to bed really late at night, just hustle all day hard for that new phone, that new house, that new car, whatever. And I don't know, 2013, I just had a really rough year. I mean, my whole retirement plan was to own a little tiki bar on the beach in Nicaragua one day, right? That was my whole thing. And then in 2013, I just had a rough year professionally, personally. And I'm like, you know what? I'm young. What am I waiting for? Like, I could do this right now. You know what I mean? I could sell all this crap. I pull myself completely out of debt. And I could just shoot off to Nicaragua. So I then, at that time, my girlfriend and my best friend know. From 2013, it took till 2015 to get everything in order, you know, the selling everything, setting my business up and all that stuff. And then we bombed out here in 2015. So it wasn't like I'm out of here, you know, I'm just gone type. It was a deliberate thing. We made it happen.
Awesome. And so what type of business did you set up?
When we came here, I opened a hostel bar type thing right on the beach. And then after a year or so, because of the demand, we opened a restaurant. Everything was going really well. It was awesome. Some of the greatest years of my life. We had a lot of fun with it.
And so, I mean, I think I know the answer to this, but have you ever considered moving back to the United States?
No. No.
Not even the slight consideration.
I mean, so in 2018, there was a little bit of some issues here. Some problems. So just to be prudent, we were looking at options, but I was leaning that if I had to leave Nicaragua for whatever reason, I was probably going to end up in Panama or Costa Rica or some other. But going back to the States for me is just not an option. That's not okay. I couldn't do it.
And so would you recommend Nicaragua to someone who's looking for a place in Central America?
Yes, it's subjective, of course. I mean, what I've learned by doing real estate here in Nicaragua, or really just talking to people about my experience, is 100% transparency. I mean, you really have to be upfront about what this experience includes. It's just not, you know, it's all encompassing. Sometimes the power goes out. Sometimes the internet goes out. Where I live particularly, so in New Jersey or really in the States, I'm 10 minutes from a hamburger in any direction. You know what I mean? No matter where I am in the United States, I'm 10 minutes from a hamburger or mini mall and I can get whatever I want. In Nicaragua, I'm an hour outside of the city. So my groceries, anything, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's 10 o'clock at night, you want a Snickers bar? That's not happening. You know what I mean? So like, you just have to be very upfront with whomever about telling them to come here. But yeah, I mean, this is the best. Nicaragua is in most of Latin America, I would say this is the best place to be. I mean, it's the safest. The people are just genuine. It's just gorgeous. It's so beautiful here. It's very untouched. So
Awesome.
yeah, I
It
love it.
sounds like you made all the perfect decisions for your life.
Yeah, no, actually, I'm living the dream.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah,
thank you,
yeah.
Diego. This was a great conversation to have. Awesome.
Excellent. Thank you.